Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, what's going on? Yo, Ray, whoever.
Yola hoo hoo.
Do what, Cindy?
And give Dan a little bit of time. When I went out there a little bit earlier, he was still on GTA, so he was doing a mission.
Uh,
He's helping his one friend out. But I might have to go out and remind him.
Cindy got to watch her, and I got to watch her. Someone's in your
Ah,
someone's in your stream watching us.
it's probably Everett.
No one's not talking. And one in Jen's stream.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not
Oh,
sure who that
Everett's
is.
only one.
Now we got three.
Yeah,
Hey,
one
hey,
in.
hey.
Huh? Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey.
No. Yeah, it's been on.
Uh, Let me go see what. See.
It's starting to cool down now that the fan's on.
Let me see. Go see if I can get Dan in here.
Yep.
Ugh.
All right, everyone. Yep, we are. Today is Dan's birthday, which is Jen's husband, and then later on, I got a video I'm going to play. It's truck versus cars. So if you want to watch that, hang on around. Um, as you probably can tell, I am home with my wife. So how are you doing today, Everett? Oh boy. Um, me Me and Jen does have a poll up on our channel. Um, so if you don't mind, go check it out. It's up to you if you want to answer it. No, you're not. No, you're not. What are you just talking about? No, you're not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Then it would be really being cut off. Yep. So, yep. He's like, yes, yes, you can. Tell her, Neelix. Well, that's his. Do what? How's everyone's weather doing? Yeah, I need to get the video set up and ready. Back up. Okay, I'm back. Mm. All right, now I gotta get my video up. History there. Ready? All right, that's all set. Okay, I got the video set for when we do play it. And you got one view, two viewers in Jen's, and one viewer in mine now. And I probably about know who's lurking on mine. Mm,
Sorry about that. It may take a little bit longer there.
I think it's Mr. Paul.
Ugh.
Oh, Paul, if you're lurking, Cindy said stop lurking.
um, Dane will be up in a little bit. He's talking to his stepdad. His stepdad's, wishing him a happy birthday and everything. So as soon as he's done talking to his dad, he'll be up.
All right. You hear that, Mr. Paul? Yeah,
Hey,
see,
Paul.
what, Paul? He's,
He'll
Cindy
be
said
up there
hi.
in a little bit, Paul. He's talking to his stepdad.
He said hi, Paul. Cindy said hi, Paul.
And hi, Paul. Hugs, Paul.
How long
A
is this?
big bro.
It's a 27-minute long video.
Ah.
Paul said, "Oh crap, busted by Miss Cindy." Are you feeling any better than compared to last night, Paul?
And you're lucky I'm not down there because I would have tried to tickle you. Well, not really tickle you, but
Uh-huh.
I would have deviled the shit out of you. You know better, and I'd never be mad at you. Let me see. I gotta put my glasses on.
He said he feels a tiny bit better.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yep. Hold on, I gotta take my shoes off. My feet are killing me. Oh.
I don't know. We have those pulls up, and I'm not sure. I have a tie on my side.
It's Paul. It's about trucks. No, the one that road rage. Road wars. The road. Let me see. Hold on. Let me tell you the name of it. No. Yeah, road rage and brake checks.
Oh, I remember doing brake checks in my time. And someone was following too damn close.
Cats. Oh. Come on, move. Smell them, Cass. Cass smelled my shoes right after I took them off.
She's giving you hell.
Ah. I knew I smelling
it. Tess don't like the smell of your shoes.
Oh, did you watch Local Live yesterday?
I saw bits and clips on Rewind.
Oh, you gotta go watch it. Boogie had a complete,
I saw that clip.
complete meltdown.
I saw that clip.
It lasted for about an hour.
Oh yeah, he was mad because Roscoff won't come to America.
No,
Yeah,
no, Rostov is coming.
they showed a clip telling he's
No,
saying he's
that's
not.
not what he got mad about, though.
I thought for sure that's what it was about.
No,
I'll have to go watch it.
Rostov never said he wasn't coming. I don't know where you got that from.
Because I heard Roscoff say it. And yeah, matter of fact, I heard Roscoff say it in one clip that Silo showed last night. I'll go back and watch I'll go back in live and I'll watch live.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it.
Oh, Paul, my shoe inside of my shoes and my feet stinks. I got athlete's feet.
You're not the only one.
For anyone who doesn't know what that is, that's when your feet sweats easy.
Yep. I get that. I have to use foot powder. And it runs in my family. It's in the genes. It sucks.
Oh, and so everyone knows, sometimes tomorrow I'll be going live on my own. I'm going to be doing I'll be hooking up some lights to my truck. I won't. I hook those lights up. I just gotta find a drill right. Hopefully, I got the right size drill bit. If not, I gotta go buy me one.
Ah.
Something costs a couple dollars. No, it's not. I don't need an expensive. I just need a cheap one.
Yeah, they only cost like they're under $5.
Paul says Scott got Scott got cooties of the feet. Cindy's like, yep. I'm sorry, I do not like having my socks off. I don't know why. I just don't like having.
Oh shoot! I gotta be barefoot. The only time I put socks on if I know my birds are out, and two of my birds like feet. They attack my feet every darn time.
Oh Lord.
Cooties.
For your phone. Yeah, it's cooled down a little bit.
Well, let's see. I can't get no pants.
Well, I can't help it. My feet's this couch where my feet's face is this way.
You're just a dick. Just don't fall.
Now let's switch seats. All right then. Everybody said you're getting ready to go to bed anyways.
The heck? Oh. Oh, you're playing around with the settings.
Huh?
Yeah, I tried. I'm looking for the one yet. I'm looking for a particular one icon, and I'm having a hard time. So I might have to grab it off the web and insert it in through the Canva and see if the Canva will let me have it. So that way I can finish that up.
Right.
It's like I said, I put the wording on the side so we ain't gonna see the wording. But maybe one day StreamYards will update and let us make our own
I'm like,
frame.
what? I don't know. What did you say? Don't know. She's acting weird.
That's why I stopped right away. Ugh. I got it. And if it does work out, then tomorrow, it's like I said, I already got a 12-pack of beer. The
Right.
Lagers. Pennsylvania homemade beer. Oh, hang on. Besides Scott liking salty balls, He likes licking hairy armpits. Ew!
That is not true.
Ew!
That is not true.
I can't handle that salty balls, but ew, the armpits.
Yep, she's going to China. Yes, going to China.
Aw.
Yeah, she'll sit there and dig at the floor for a while.
Yeah, she'll kick your butt to China. Or straight to the moon. Like, oh, that's another old show. Oh,
What?
the guy says, Alice, gonna put you straight to the moon. I just can't. Honeymooners. Honeymooners, that's what it was.
Oh, I never watched Honeymooners.
Oh my god, that show was hilarious.
I think Cindy liked Honeymooners. Didn't you? Didn't you like Honeymooners?
Tell her the guy that says Alice straight to the moon.
Alice Straight to the Moon? Yep, she liked it.
I've been keeping an eye on NASA station because they've been tracking this asteroid, and this asteroid's supposed to hit the moon. And it's getting close. Man, James, Dad must have a lot to talk about. I ain't worried about it. He doesn't get to talk to his stepdad very often.
Right.
His stepdad's just like him, a workaholic.
Hmm.
But his stepdad needs to slow down because he's had the same problems I've had, but a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Yes, slow down. Oh, excuse me. We had a storm last night and it lasted till 2 o'clock this morning. About 2 or 3 this morning. And I jumped. I jumped and screamed that loud. I had star barking. Let's see, you weren't born yet. Saw the reruns. You kids did. Yep.
Saw the reruns of.
Honeymooners. Paul and I got to watch it. Like we were younger when it first came out.
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of one step ahead of you. We were both thinking the same thing, Paul. I'm also watching on Big TV Roadhog. Roadhog Cow, excuse me, he's putting all his chickens away. So the coyotes and possums and raccoons and whatever else doesn't
Yeah.
go and attack him. And he's got his hands full. There comes another one back out. Now he's got this big white rooster that's gonna be a pain in the ass to get in there. That Roadhog don't care. I could show. He said I could show his channel anytime.
Right.
But he's got good sized chickens and roosters. I don't know if he has quails yet or not. Roadhog has like quails, chickens, roosters. He used to have ducks, turkeys sometimes. And then he has bunches of goats,
Yeah.
the feeding ones.
Oh, don't start that
What?
yawning.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Oopsie.
See what you did?
I can't help it. I was busy all day.
Didn't they ever teach you that's contagious?
Well, I guess
What?
my body wanted to share.
Then he said my cooties are contagious.
I'd share.
See what you did, Paul?
Ah, here comes Mr. Dan. Set up that way you can see both of us. Ugh.
Oh, what's up, Scott?
What's going on? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Again? We got Paul hanging out in chat, waiting on you.
Yeah.
How's
I don't know
that?
where he's at right now, but
Doing good.
that's
He's
good.
there. He's probably eating at the same time.
Yeah.
But he had a pretty good day. He got treated for his birthday at work and everything.
And soon going to be a new shift lead.
Yeah, that's what Jen said.
Yep.
Possibility of
Because the way my boss is telling me is I might be a part-time assistant manager, but I'm going to still be a full-time shift lead. The reason why they want to make me a part-time manager is because the guy that is our number 2 this July is when he's supposed to be going off to boot camp, and he's only going in the reserves of the Marine Corps.
what the hell would you do?
I
You
don't
got a
know.
nice black and blue mark right there.
I can't tell, baby. I can't see what you're talking about.
Paul says, where's the cake and ice cream?
Where's the cake and ice cream? In my belly. It's like my mom told me to tell Jen if she makes me a cake, she's got to make sure it gets have them worded as "Happy Birthday, you old fart."
Yeah, you only get to see for a couple minutes
Yeah.
before it's gone.
Yep. Especially if it's a marble cake, because me and Jen and my dad would eat
Oh
it.
my gosh. They'll be gone.
I love German chocolate.
Yes. But if she really
Oh, I
wanted,
do not.
but if she really wanted to give me a cake, all she had to get is a thing of cheesecake, and me and my dad would go to town in that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you love your cheesecake.
So his dad. Ooh, it's right there.
Let me see. Yeah. Oh, shut up. Stupid thing.
What kind of ice cream you want, Paul?
Paul wants some salty ball ice cream.
Oh, he wants the Rocky Mountain oysters?
You were thinking the same thing. I was just going to say that.
Rocky Mountain oysters.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. How are we going to steal a fire truck?
Say what?
Cindy said, "Let's go steal a fire truck," because of the video she's watching. A guy steals a fire truck.
Oh yeah, I saw that video. Hi, Cindy.
Dan
Dan?
said hi. She said hi.
He puts Lieutenant Dan up on there.
Yeah.
He thinks you're Lieutenant Dan because of Forrest Gump.
That's
No,
been
Paul-
my nickname since
Paul,
every time
wait.
um,
Paul started
we
calling
worked
him
at the
that.
one place. There was one place I worked for. That's all I heard is, "Oh, here comes Lieutenant Dan." Wait, Lieutenant Dan does have his legs. I thought he lost them. Or it's, "Here comes Mr. President. Everybody bow
Yep.
down and kiss his ass."
Paul started the Lieutenant Dan.
No, I'm fine with it. Either one works. Hell, everybody on
He knows his joke.
everybody on this everybody on GT knows me as Uncle
Yep.
because of Michael.
Yep. Ooh,
Mouse.
that didn't sound good.
He
Yeah, I
fell
know.
and then went up.
Damn. That rain didn't do shit dilly squad deal. It just rained for about 5 minutes and that was it.
Just enough to make it hotter.
Yep. It is. I'll tell you the temperature right now.
No, wait, damn.
No, right here.
I got my phone.
70. It feels like 75.
83.
86.
Occasional thunderstorms likely to continue for next several hours. Yep.
Our next rainstorm will happen on Thursday.
Oh, okay. All right. I take that, Paul. I take that back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Paul.
No, Scott. Dan the man. I did. You did, Lieutenant Dan. I thought so.
Either way, it's all good. I'm used to it either way.
As long as you don't call him late for dinner.
Exactly. Hell, I had to cook dinner yesterday. You were supposed to cook that.
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
Nah, this dinner she wouldn't have been able to cook because I don't let her near my barbecue.
Nope, that's his barbecue. I don't
Uh-oh.
touch it.
Ribeye steaks.
There you
And they
go.
were delicious.
Yeah, Dad
Oh.
told me I should enter that barbecue contest that's
Um,
going on downtown Barsville sometime.
no, it's not a yes or no. Jared's going to get back with me about that half a cow. Give me a price for a half a cow.
Let's see. It was.
It was
Mhm.
98 degrees.
What?
It feels like 102.
Oh, damn.
That's too hot, especially for your area, Paul.
Shit, you think it'd be a little bit cooler because he's more near the ocean than.
Mm. That ocean's what gets it more hot. You gotta remember that's like a mirror, babe.
Yeah.
Any body of water, that's a mirror. Why do you think I'm so sunburned?
I know.
That ain't just being out in the sun. That's me standing up at that tunnel half the time.
Yep.
No, Scott, if you were to look at me without the nighttime, you would see I'm not red, but I'm got a nice golden tan on.
Yeah, it's finally turning into a tan. He was a red lobster the other day.
Oh no, I've seen myself even redder than that, babe. I
my left-
I told everybody if they touched me, I'd deck them.
My left arm is darker than my right arm.
That's because your left arm is like,
What?
ooh.
Cindy,
that-
we're talking about tans. What the hell are you thinking of?
Let's go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I said arm.
Scott, That's how red I am.
Yep.
Regular white, sunburn.
Yep. Cindy said your left ball is darker than the right ball.
You
No, I don't.
want me to do it?
Normal Virginia weather, not near any water. Humid as fuck all summer. Ugh.
Yep. Well, got stuff that we need to get in.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me again.
All right, Dan, go grab another beer and chug one down for your birthday.
That's what I was going to do.
Do it on the stream. So, hey, when he gets back, tell him I'll chug one with him. See who
Nah,
can
grab
chug
me one. I'll
faster.
do one with you. Grab me one. I'll do one with y'all.
What about you, Paul?
Scott.
All right. Oh, boy. There. Let me get a couple of them up here where I'm not bending down.
Yep. Scott was asking if you're gonna drink a beer with us. I'm actually drinking a beer. I won't get drunk on it. Hell, I have to have at least about 7 or 8 beers in me to be drunk.
What are you guys drinking?
Thank you. This is called.
Ling Ling Lager.
Wait, let focus in.
Vingman Lager.
Yep.
Yep.
Ling Ling. Yep.
Made out of Hershey, PA.
Yep.
And the better one they have is the Hershey chocolate.
Yep.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Here we go down the hatch.
I'm not drinking it like that.
Be glad you didn't slam that bottle too hard.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was.
You got a big old air pocket in my stomach.
Yeah.
You'd have that all over your computer and all over you.
Come on, Dan, chug.
Ain't that young anymore.
Yeah, you're what? You're only 2 years older than me.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, I'm 47.
Yeah. I know, Bubba. Trust me, back in the day, I would have been able to chug it. Not now.
Not no more.
Because I've actually slowed down a lot of my drinking. Yeah, I mean a lot. Because those fireballs that my best friend gave me, after chugging that one with you, I haven't touched the other ones. So I gave them to her, and she's like, what am I going to do with them? Do whatever you want with them.
Mail them to me.
She took them, gave them to her new boy toy.
Ooh.
I don't like him. He's an asshole. Trying to get me a job at a tire company. Sounded like it was going to be a good idea. Went and talked to the manager. Found out he's only going to pay me $10 per car I do. So if I only do one car, I only get $10. Plus, he only wanted me there 3 days and stuff, which the young man told me no, he wanted me to be there a week. And I was like, no, the manager already told me he only wants me there 3 days and stuff. I asked him if it'd be okay if I bring my own toolbox because I don't trust their tools because I've got my own tools and stuff. And I told him that if he has a customer come in and say they like have brakes done, if they buy the brakes brakes and stuff, I'll put them on, and I won't charge that much. I would charge only maybe $50 to do brake job. And so, but
Right.
he's like, nah, we can't do that. But then his partner said it was sounded like a good idea. But and then when I found out how much the pay was, like, let's see, go from $11.25 with benefits to a job that's paying $10, no benefits, and not enough hours. Nah, it's not for me. In a ways, Jen finally sees the reason why I'm glad I didn't go to that company, because the young man that was trying to get me on not lost it once, but he lost the job twice.
Yep.
There you go. Excuse me.
But anyways,
came
like,
out.
I'm enjoying the car wash.
What? Yeah. Yeah, $10 a car to change tires.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
So, like, if I only do one tire on the car, I get $10. I was like, nah.
Fuck
I
that
can't
shit.
drink a beer out of a glass unless it's a glass bottle there, Paul, because me and glass, something about cans, I can't drink beer out of a can because to me it tastes like it's got metal in the
Yep.
beer. And when I drink it out of a glass, to me it doesn't taste right unless it's out of a bottle.
Bottle. Yep.
It took us a while to find a beer that we like.
Well, for a while, I used to love Budweiser. But then one day, Budweiser started just giving me a bad headache, real bad.
Yeah, and then we went to Coors Light.
Then for me, it was Foster's. Drunk a lot of them.
No, I'm saying when
So
you were with me, when you first came
when
out.
I got with you, I started drinking. I've been drinking Coors Light after I started drinking
Excuse me.
Foster's.
And then Chris, our
from
friend
there-
Chris.
Then when you introduced me to Chris and we went to Chris's for his birthday, I saw one of these in Chris's fridge and asked him about it, and he said it's pretty tasty, and he offered me one, and ever since then I've been hooked.
Yep, both been.
Well, I got you addicted to it. 'Cause you didn't
Yeah,
know.
Paul, he was talking about $10 a car, not an hour.
Yeah, $10 a car, not hours. Car. So, like, if you brought your car to me, Paul, that's $10 right there.
And if that was
No,
it,
Scott.
that's all
No.
he makes.
I'm
Oh.
talking to Paul
Oh,
because Paul's thinking I'm saying about $10 an hour.
Yeah, because he said after taxes, maybe it'll come up maybe $6.50 an hour.
Huh. What taxes?
he didn't take out taxes. He
Money
was.
under the table.
Yep,
Yeah, that's
and
what
plus
that.
the fact he's not being racist. So don't anybody take this wrong. He was Muslims, and Muslims don't like to pay taxes.
Well, not just that. Then he offered you and Kayla that job as a manager at that
When you
Smoke
do a
bar.
vape
shop that he was supposed to open.
never
Oh,
had.
Jen, did you tell him about that idea that you said yesterday about being a secretary at the car wash?
Love to have her there, but can't have it because she wouldn't get any hours.
Yeah, put her in the office. Like if you guys are busy, it's a phone or whatever. You know.
We don't have a phone because when you call our phone, it goes number that you see online. It goes right to the district manager's
Oh, okay.
district. And then if they get a message for us, they'll send an email to Pat and say, "Hey, you had a customer call, and they'd like you to return the call." That's why Paul told me to give you his number, so in case something happens,
Yeah, you gotta
you
do
can
that.
contact him. And so,
You still gotta put that in then.
Yep. Because why do you think Ashton got in trouble? Because of how many times his girlfriend showed up and hung out with him,
Oh yeah.
or how many times he had his buddies show up and sit there and while we're working, came in the office when he's not supposed to be in there, in the back part of the office. He's not supposed to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, like I was explaining to my stepdad. They was Blaine. He just needs to understand if they cut your hours, it's just because we have way too much high on our quarter, or we have less car count, so they can't have everybody there. So if they were to hire you as a secretary, you wouldn't be doing very much. They'd tell you you would have to go all the way out to Oklahoma City to do it out there.
Okay, there's no way. There's no way.
That's a 2-hour drive. I don't think so.
There's no way.
Yeah, some under the table jobs are trouble. I worked one company where it paid me under the table. That company I liked because I got good money at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I made $11 an hour, plus I got tips.
Yep.
And I was working at the bar as a security and bouncer, and that's where I got in trouble and got thrown in jail with a DUI.
Yep.
And you met Jen at the bar, right?
No.
No, I met Jen on a computer game. Serious.
Yeah, you serious? We met on a computer game.
Mm.
Because a friend of mine told me about this computer game, and so I thought I downloaded the right game, and she come over and looked and says, "No, this is not the game I told you about." I was like, "Okay, show me what game you're talking about." So she showed me, and she was the one that helped me create my avatar, and went on there and started going out. And on this avatar, you could be pretty much anything from human, vampire, werewolf, child, furry. You imagine it, it can happen in this game. Well, I got into it and then started figuring out things. And then one day I saw that the clubs, you can actually be a DJ in there. And I was like, I wonder what it takes to be a DJ. Well, I met one of the people that was a DJ and asked him what it takes to be a DJ. And he goes, well, you got to have a stream board, something to be able to put music out. Then you got to have a lot of music downloaded. And he taught me how to do DJ work. And I started doing it. And then one day I met this guy at this club where I was a vampire at. And he was also a vampire there. And he told me that he wanted me to come check out his club. And he wanted to introduce me to his partner. I thought he's talking about business partner. But it was his wife. Well, his wife was this young lady. And
weren't married in real life in there,
no,
so don't.
Just married in the game. And so I went over to meet him at his club, and I saw the name of the club. The club was named L&J or J&L. L&J.
L&J.
And I was like, what's the L&J? He goes, Leon and Jen. He named it after him and her. Like, okay.
It was Leo, or like L&J Lounge or something like that. We had
No, it was L&J Club.
I thought it was Lounge.
Nope. And so when me and Jim first time met, it was like love in first sight for me. I don't know how it was for her, but for me, it was like love in first sight.
Hey, I was like easy going talking, and
me and her started talking, and
Right.
So I started working for the club and met her SL sister, and that was a big mistake because her sister wanted to get married right away. Well, the day she got married to this guy in the game, her sister wanted to get married the same day. Luckily, we waited, but the next day...
oh, that wasn't going to happen. Camilla wasn't letting that happen.
No. And then, so me and her sister got married, and I found out her sister was cheating on me and stuff. So I was about ready to leave the land, but everybody liked me at that land. A few people liked me, and a few people hated me. And I told Jen about what was going on. I told her I needed to get away. Jen was nice enough to let me stay at her house. Well, her dad, her SL dad thought... well,
that's after me and Leo broke up on the game.
Her dad thought me and her were messing around while she was married to Leon and stuff. And she told her dad, no, that her and Leon separated.
because he
there's
got caught cheating.
there's nothing going on between me and her and stuff, and he didn't believe her and kicked both of us out, and we found a place to live together, and then we started talking and found out we had a lot of things in common, and we hooked up, and we didn't have just one kid, we had 11 girls.
On the game. But we talked, and then
And we used
started
to do stuff like this, go on
Skype.
Skype and Facebook and go chat. And on Skype, we would do the Skype calls and go to sleep and keep our cameras on. So that way we could see each other going to sleep.
Right.
There was one time my idiot sister's husband, number 3, 4,
Whatever
one you
number.
wanna call him, decided to come knock on my door when I was just getting ready to go to sleep, asking me if he could use my laptop, and I was like, yeah. And I get a call about 2 o'clock in the morning from this young lady screaming at
Freaking
me
out.
why I'm on the computer game after I told her I was going to bed, and I was like, I am in bed. Because she didn't believe me because she's telling me my avatar.
And I showed you
is
the picture and everything.
that my avatar is signed in, and my avatar is at a hotel room with some strange woman and getting ready to have sex with her. I was like, babe, I'm not on my computer. I'm in my room. I've got my eyes closed. You just woke me up. I said, my computer is. Wait, where is my? Wait a minute. Michael borrowed my computer. I wonder. I said, be quiet. Put my phone in my pocket. Walked out to the living room, and there I see him on my computer, not on his character, but on my character.
He was trying to break us up
He didn't like Jim.
because Miss Jen told him off a couple of times.
More than a couple times. You told him off when I was down in Cheyenne.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about that one.
Oh.
You think I didn't, but I did. Trust me.
Yeah, I went off on him
heard.
ugly.
Because the day I gave up my CDL and came home and stuff, I figured, well, I'm going to take up a local job. Couldn't find anything local. So luckily I found the train company that they were looking for drivers. And I was like, what do you mean by drivers? They said, well, we have a shuttle company that does local runs here in the yard. And we also have long drivers that go out of the yard to wherever
Different
the
states.
train goes or wherever the train crew goes. I was like, how far will they go? They can go from here to Cheyenne, Wyoming. They can go from here to Salt Lake, Utah, here to Las Vegas, Nevada, here to Oregon, Portland, Oregon, here to Seattle, Washington. Wherever they need a crew at, we'll send a long haul driver out. I was like, okay. Well, I like to apply as a driver. So I applied. And I thought I was going to get a short-term run. Nope, they gave me a long-term run. And I did that. And then one day, my boss pulled me aside and gave me a hat that says I'm 10 years of safe driving, because I was with the company for 10 years. And I was one of their safetiest drivers. They asked me how I feel about going out towards Cheyenne to help out there. And I said, yeah. So I went out there to help out them get established where they can have a crew out there doing the same thing as what we did and stuff. And I was one of the trainers, and they paid for my hotel, my food, my gas, anything I needed. Even if I wanted a 6-pack of these, they'd pay for it and stuff. And I did that for a while until my brother-in-law called me screaming, something's going on with kids. They're not listening. Well, you're their father. Deal with it. No, I'm about ready to kill them. You need to come back home and deal with these kids. So you're telling me I need to come back. So I asked my boss if there's any way I can go back home and just stay working in the Napa yard. And he goes, I will contact them and I'll let you know what they say when you get back home. I get back home and I get a call and he tells me that there's nothing that they can do. So I had to resign, and that's when I went to jobs as a bar back and security under the table because I knew this one bar I worked for before I got the job as the train company and stuff.
Yeah, but his brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law, did not like me whatsoever. Because I'd be on his ass. He'd call me, be on my ass about that, and I'd turn around and fucking flip out on him. Or he'd bitch about the kids, and I'd flip out on him about the kids.
On some days.
Yep. All right.
Love you.
Me
Have a
too.
good night, Paul.
There we go. Okay. I still have my beer. I have a half bottle left. But yeah, Dan's birthday tonight. He's having a good birthday. Yeah, Scott in a little bit, and when he gets back, we're gonna watch one of the videos he has at the bottom. It's road rage and brake checks. I'm thinking about getting a desk tower. That way I could do a lot more on it. I could actually show videos better. Because the desk tower is a lot better when it comes to showing videos and stuff better in the laptop. Laptop is good too if you had the right way of long as it's like 5G and stuff. This one ain't 5G. And it's like I said, I'll get to that's on the list next. Once I'm done finishing paying off the TV. Because that TV out in the living room is part of Dan's birthday present. I got it for him early. So that was a early birthday present. Way early birthday present. So once I get that paid off, and then I'm gonna save up for the tower. But I gotta do other things too, so it's gonna be like split up on my savings. But I enjoy. Went today and got bird food and everything to feed the birds and everything. I got a bigger storage thing, so that way I can get the bigger bags of bird food. That way I ain't sitting there and worrying about the mice getting it. Which I gotta stop talking about that. But they come in through that one vent. I had to get I was looking around today for the vent replacer for my air conditioner. And they're out. They sold out. I couldn't believe it. So I gotta go over to True Value or Artwood and see if they have it over there. If it's over there, then yeah, I'll be able to I'll get that all fixed. that time of the year. Maybe, and then tomorrow or Wednesday, I gotta go to the dispensary so I can pick up my gummies. And then, and I'm kind of holding off because I got stuff going on Wednesday, and I want them to see how my pain level is. So, and welcome back.
Yep. And it's raining. It's hard to think it's windy out there, but the leaves ain't even moving.
You just might have just straight rain coming down then.
Yeah, it's pouring real hard. Okay. Are we ready for the video now?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
I got a half a beer still.
This here. Let's add this to the stage. And then we'll do this here because I know you want that up there.
What?
Share.
You can make that
Copy.
big if you wanna.
Huh?
You can make that bigger if you wanna. Full screen.
No, the link.
Oh.
Well, paste. There's a link of the video I'm playing here.
And we do not take credit for the video. It's to the person whoever made it.
I got everything here all set. Yep. Alrighty, go here. Make that big. And then here we go. Wait, hold on.
Right.
Mute.
And I'm muting.
Hold on.
Video.
Alright. Am I muted? Hello?
No, I can hear you.
Okay. Alright. Here we go.
All right, I'm muting.
With the best clips that were featured on this channel this year.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I gotta rewind that for a second. Oh, never mind. No, I thought that was one I saw in person.
Shit is hot. Hot damn, she was fucking hot. So, I just had an accident. I just had an accident. I'll call you later.
Yep. Bam. Yeah, I just figured change it up with something different.
Yeah.
Some of these don't have sound, so.
I believe I can fly. Oh,
Have you heard about Ryoko Pro?
Oh.
This is the cutting edge portable Wi-Fi hotspot that people wish they found out about sooner. With this pocket
I believe I.
No, before I play this one, after this one, wait till you hear the next one.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Oh!
Harsh event
No,
detected.
this one.
Crash detected.
Mama!
Ouch.
Mama! Oh yeah! You better quit playing. You messing with the wrong cracker.
Did you hear that, Jen?
I didn't catch it because it was quick.
Okay, hold on. Here, let me get it. All right, listen closely.
If I can fly. Oh, I believe. Oh shit! Oh!
Harsh event detected.
Oh!
Crash detected.
Mama! Mama! Oh yeah!
Did you
Oh
hear
my
that?
god.
Mama, mama, oh yeah.
Yeah, I hope he has clean. I
Oh,
hope he had clean underwear in his glove box.
right. Here we go.
You better quit playing. You messing with the wrong cracker. I'm telling you, I'm trucker mother. Oh! Come on! Yeah! Yeah, that's why you upside down in the median.
Some of these people, I swear. Oh, Cindy thought I should play a video or two like this.
Hey, that's nothing wrong with that. I hate being behind those scrubbers.
Go.
God damn it.
Hey, Ringo.
Hi, Ringo.
Yeah, he's got his camera view for every little spot. I'm gonna pause this here for a second. We decided it's good. We needed a change, and then plus with me being in constantly in upstate New York, so
Yeah, we're trying to do different things on here.
yep.
It says the same thing every time. And I'm drinking a beer for Dan's birthday tonight. He was on here a little bit ago. He went back out to the living room, so he's getting ready for bed because he's got to be up for work early.
All right, let's get back at the video
All right, muting.
after I can stop itching my eye here.
I will, Ringo.
Crunch, smash, whoopsie. That's what you dumbass get.
Ever wondered what your home looks like from space? Enter your address and get a 360-degree satellite view of your home right now. See your city.
Cool. What do you feel excited about, buddy? Yeah, he said he's feeling excited. That's why I asked him. I said, "What are you feeling excited about?"
Goddamn fucking I don't feel like going out to my truck.
And on our post, we both have polls up. We're going to be shutting them down tonight.
After this stream.
Yep.
So go check it out. Put your answer in if you feel like it. All right, here we go.
Yeah. Was to all adults around me. Yeah, and in 1981, 2 years before, this was not a great sign, and its health as an institution declined throughout the mid-1980s. Scott claims that he was denied of a promotion because of diversity in 1986. That year is also the year that Crocker Bank collapsed.
Jesus
and it's interesting. He acknowledges in his book that like a few months after he quits because he doesn't get a promotion and moves to another company. A few months later, every person in his old group in the bank had been. And the way he frames this, right after saying that like he'd been denied a promotion for diversity reasons, it kind of makes it look that like the firing of his coworkers.
I probably won't end up playing the whole video of it, but I'll play probably like about 10 more minutes of it.
All right.
Was related that like they did some purge for diversity purposes. The reality is that Crocker Bank fell apart. Like it collapses the year that he leaves. He does not lose out.
Just so happens that the dummy has theirs portions that isolate to
He did it. Can we stop?
You're in a car back there, buddy.
Can we stop and see if she's okay?
yeah, I'm trying.
Oh my god.
He's a very large gentleman. He does weigh 145 pounds.
I jumped on that one.
Oh, somebody just fucking brake checked me. Oh, he's taking off. Oh, he's taking off.
Slow down, Prime.
Yeah, the ABS and the Prime and the England ones don't have no respect for anybody on the road.
Yeah, but Prime this isn't Prime's fault.
Here we go.
Hey, North Sack Maniac, how you doing tonight? Good evening to you.
Oh my gosh, North Sack, hello. How you doing? Long time no see. It's good to see you.
Hey,
Hi,
SJ.
SJ. How you doing,
No,
North Sack?
we'll just go ahead and let this. We'll just go ahead and end this sharing. I think to me what it is I already seen it, and it's boring to me because I already seen it all.
Aw. Gotta get one you haven't seen yet. That way we could all watch it together. Yeah, I'm doing good, North Sack. Still standing. Not letting anybody back me down. Staying out of trouble.
Let's see something, because something seems awfully fishy. Not with you, North Sack. No. With, I'll tell you after streams. Not with you,
Okay.
North Sack.
North Sack's a pretty good guy.
I'll just text
He's
it to
been there for a while with me. And he's seen the hell I went through. Yeah, he's one of the good guys. He's been sticking with me, and I'm glad. I'm glad he comes in and checks up. That's true. That's true. I taking your wrench down because I haven't seen you in a while, and I thought maybe you didn't want to come in anymore. That's why I don't have you blue anymore, hun. If I knew you're going to come in more, I'll put you back being blue. I know a lot of people's been busy, and I've taken a lot of people off.
Hey, Jen, read that text message.
Give me 1 sec. Oh, I dropped my lighter. Let's see here. He says, I don't get on much anymore. I'm just making my rounds, saying hi to everyone. I'm glad. I'm glad you are. I'll check your text message in 1 second.
Yeah.
Let me get this lighter. I dropped.
And North Match, I am upstate trucker. My old name was lunatic trucker. I'm a truck driver in upstate New York. I figure with it saying upstate New York would match me better once I'm constantly up in the upstate.
Okay. Yeah, Northside, I mean, some of the old OGs coming yet, but I have just about a whole new group of people, and they're positive and they're not trying to steer me in the wrong way.
Me being positive? Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
There you are, Scott. Ugh. Okay, give me a second here.
He said, "I'm good, Jen. I don't need a wrench."
Okay.
I would say give it back to him anyways. But it's your channel.
I know you, Norsack. I know you don't mind either way. I knew you've been busy.
Oh, hey, Paul. Cindy wants to know if you're still lurking.
Give me 1 second. Let me get my glasses on. Where did I put them?
And Northsack said, "My dad drove a truck most of his life." Oh yeah, it is very stressful. I don't know what years he drove, but nowadays it's even worse.
I keep telling every trucker, I don't know how the hell you do it, but man, you must got a strong mind to be able to drive that many hours like that.
Jen, I figured it out, Jen. I know how we can find out if Paul's lurking now.
And your answer is?
Always. That's what Paul said.
Oh, I can believe it. I can believe it.
Yep.
You gotta remember, I'm married into a trucker family now.
And I did even worse, Northsack. With the first company I worked for, I'd be lucky to see my wife twice a year for only 2 days for both of those times. It was bad.
My father-in-law, he used to be on the road for 6 months to a year and come home for 3 days, and then the following week he'd be right back out again.
Yep.
Or that week. And then my husband, he used to be one. And his mom and his stepdad are truckers. Well, his mom's retired now, but his dad still does a lot with trucking, just local though. So yeah. Plus I got my one best friend's husband being a trucker, so and I got to go out there one time just to see what it's like, and it's very, very, very mentally stressing because you got to watch.
It's not as easy what a lot of people thinks it easy. They say, "Oh, all you do is just sit in the seat." Yeah, okay. I wish it could be just that easy.
Nope, because you got to watch either side, in front of you, and back of you. You never know.
Oh, okay.
I got my CDL a long time ago when I had my First child, I decided to do something else. Well, you could have done local, like drop and hook local, North Sac. And still be home, with your little one. If they had that open.
Right.
Well, now you're getting you just got you're starting to able to go home at least once a week.
Well, it's just because I'm on the
Dedicated
Walmart
Walmart.
dedicated. But then when I'm over the road with Humphreys loads, it's every other week I'm home.
Yeah. Local jobs always seem to want drivers with over the road experience at that time. Yeah. But a lot of the companies got to realize they ain't going to always have people that can always do, long runs like that. Trust me, tried. I bet you did. Yeah, a lot of the trucking companies don't understand that. Am I right, Scott?
Always seems to want more drivers with over the road experience at that time. Trust me. Tried. Good. Who I'm with now.
I'm good where
Yeah.
I'm at now. Been at some job for over 20 years. Awesome, North Sac. Awesome, North Sac. Now, North Sac, are you? I know I'm probably getting you and another person mixed up. In the evening, you gather up animals and make sure the coyotes and stuff don't come on your land. Or am I thinking of that other person? And I forget what his name is. It's been so long. And I did have a stroke coming up on 2 years ago. I know you haven't been around. Starting out running a machine, and now I'm running per shift. Awesome. I think Scott's falling asleep on us.
Oh, but
I have been on some jobs for 46 years. Yes, sir. Yes, you have. And some of them are really good jobs. Definitely. Some of them. If I read, I got to put my glasses back on and see that one. Married, it's a job. Yes, it is.
Yep.
And the way you get paid is by love.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
What?
Jack or Storm must be out my bedroom door and just farted because I could smell it. Ugh. Came out underneath the door. Oh, gross. Sure is. Yep, it totally is. Northsack. Oh man. I'm gonna have to get some Lysol. Oh smokes. To only one lady. Yep. And that's that's awesome. I wish I would have met Dan when I was younger. Instead of my ex-husband. If I would have met Dan instead of my ex-husband, I'd be still with, to this day, I'd be still with Dan. Be longer than 12 years. My ex-husband I was with for 19 years. And that was hell. My ex-husband. But since I've been with Dan, I've been having better treatment and everything. I've been wearing the balls and chains for 28 years. Oh, come on. Seriously, balls and chains? Let me start doing this rundown, guys. Who's all live here? Probably not going to be a big rundown because it's what, Monday? Yeah, there's not going to be a big lot or a big rundown. Give me a second here. Okay, we got. I gotta stop taking my glasses off. Okay, we got Wispy and Jill review. They're talking about alleged with BJ. Norsack, you should remember alleged with Brittany J. She's back and she's doing her shit. Lunatic Froggies live. TBH HTHTV scam baiting, and he's doing where he calls the scam baiters and wastes their time. Astronomy Lovers family doing the meteor showers. Local Rewind, and it says that it's a nothing burger. Take a bite. They got a whole bunch of people up on the thing. Truth and Transparency. They're talking about the Idaho shooting. Garden Annex is just doing the man cave hangout. Emily D. Baker is doing a case on the Brian Koberger. Hypophonics is live doing Omega. Weightless Healing Music. That's sleep music. So-called Shorts doing the Los Angeles Resistance of the Ice. DD still covering the Israel-Iran ceasefire. Excuse me a second. I almost had a fucking spider on me. Norsack, did you order spiders again on me? Let's see. Kingsdown Barrett's doing a live ferret thing on their ferrets. We're live. Colby Ryan's doing Nate Eterson. Kern County Crime Watchers doing something with Bakerfield, California. Dolly Vision. Sergeant Friday. Six Up Media. Talking about Molly Golightly. Apparently got taken down again. Hopefully for good because she's band debating. The interview room. Talking about Bombshell. And Black Sheep Designs. Talking about jailhouse interviews. Let's review. That is all who is live tonight. And Second Opinion is doing Van Halen. Holden. Hi Antonio. Hey Paul. Paul, you're leaving, Paul? We're not shutting down yet. We got about like 20 minutes, about 22 minutes left. I'm heading to Universal Studios in Orlando on Wednesday. Awesome, Antonio. I want to see pics. Please. And enjoy your vacation. And wouldn't change a thing, Northside. Nah, I wouldn't either. Not with what I have now. I wouldn't change a thing. I will show you them on Facebook. Okay. Sounds good, Antonio. Antonio is like a little brother to me. Paulie is like a big brother to me. Norsack's been like a brother to me forever. Scott's like a brother to me. Upstate Trucker, he's like a brother to me. His wife's sister to me. So yeah, we got a good family going on over here. Awesome, Antonio. I know I'll never get down in Orlando to see that Universal Studios. So I always ask anybody I know that goes down there, it's like, pictures, please. I was going to show you guys a video tonight that my godson and his mom did. My godson's his age for over on the side, but I don't want him on here over on this side. I'm very cautious about that. And I finally finished the first beer. I think I might change my mind and wanna come back up. Hey, you let me know. Antonio. If you ever come to see me at Universal Studios in Orlando, I would most definitely take a picture up with you. Hell yeah. Definitely, Antonio. Then you can show me around and all that stuff. I'd love to go down to Orlando to see Universal Studios. That would be awesome. That and I don't know about going over to California to theirs. You guys have a good evening. I'm heading to the gym to pick my boy up. I'll drop in next time I get a chance. Well, you're more than welcome anytime. You know that, Norsack. We'd love to have you come in. Enjoy your night. Be safe. Love and hugs. Norsack. This is Mark, my first ever visit to Universal. On my first visit to Florida, I went to Disney World. This is my second visit to Florida. Awesome! Awesome. I've never been down to Florida. I've been to, besides Pennsylvania, where I lived at all my life, I've been to Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Indiana. I passed through Detroit. Oh, and I did see a little bit of Michigan. Colorado, Nevada, Illinois. I think Illinois, either it was Illinois or Kentucky. Texas. Drove through Tennessee. Well, I drove through a lot of the states when I had a good drive down to Texas. And now Oklahoma and Oklahoma. Haven't been up to Kansas yet. We have Dan has relatives up in Kansas, and eventually one day we'll get up there to visit. He's got family in Minnesota we got to visit, and in Arkansas, and in Idaho, and Wyoming. Or Oregon. Excuse me, Oregon. So those are the states I've all but seen and visited. Actually got the visit. And I did the Smoky Mountains. Seen the Smoky Mountains and Skyline Drive. Skyline Drive is beautiful. I loved it. Didn't care how small the roads got at one point, and there was no guardrails. So if you go around a turn, you had to be real careful that you didn't go over the edge. Oh, yeah. I like traveling. I like driving and traveling better than flying and or taking a bus. Because then you can stop wherever you want and actually see what you want. Let's see. When I went through New Jersey, it was beautiful last time I went through. Oh, yeah. If you go there during the holiday for like the 4th of July and everything, oh my God, it's awesome. Especially when they do their 4th of July. You just see fireworks the whole way across the boardwalk. It's awesome. I've been I've been in New Jersey and Atlantic City a couple of times. Not to gamble. I was like underage, but at the time. So I always played in the arcade room where we were allowed to. I was like I was 16. 17. 16, 17 years old, and I was there. And Scott, I did see your message. Don't want that popping up. Hold on. The problem is I keep on taking my glasses off. Okay, there was lights everywhere. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The best time if you ever go through and like through Pennsylvania, it's during the fall because you look at the mountains, it looks like it was. I mean, when the leaves turn colors, it looks like it's been painted. It is really beautiful, especially in Colorado. My cousin she lived at this one area in Colorado, near Palmer's Park, and you walk outside, you sit out right outside her on her porch, and you could look at the mountains, and the mountains look like they're painted with snow. And it was like in the middle of winter too. You still seeing the snow on the mountains. But yeah, I mean the Pennsylvania mountains, and oh god, that was beautiful. Where my mom lives, you can really, I mean, she lives like all but a few miles away from the mountains, and you go right out on her porch and just sit down, and you just look at the mountains. It's awesome. Yep. I mean, if you like seeing stuff like that, and if you can, try to travel as much as you can, like different areas where you can see beautiful things like that. Like here down in Oklahoma. Now Oklahoma down here, you don't get that. They down here, they don't call the mountains. They call them hills down here. They don't consider mountains, like I said, mountains. It's all basically desert and sand. I mean, you have grass too, but I think the only biggest thing down here is when they do their Oklahoma fairs. That's about the only coolest thing that's down here. And you get a lot of the movie studio stuff down here too. I live about 45 minutes away from, if you ever saw the movie, it had Matt Dillon in it.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell was that movie? It had to do with vampires. The mom was dating a vampire. The boys didn't like it, but the older brother ended up turning into a vampire. Oh, what was that movie?
Boys turn into a vampire.
Yeah. Matt Dillon turns into a vampire. Which shit was that movie? Because the mom worked in a factory.
Okay, his name. Wait. He said his name is Matt Dillon.
Yeah, Matt Dillon.
Hold on.
It was not Twilight, not Twilight. It's not Twilight. It's the other one. Oh shit. Something with something boys. Oh, let me think. Yeah, I know they got a new one coming out too, Antonio. Oh shit, what was that movie called now? Because their house is like the house that was done in is like 45 minutes away from me. Oh. And then you get like an hour and a half to 2 hours away. You could actually see a little town that actually has bedrock. It actually is the Flintstone bedrock.
I don't know.
Something boys, side boys, or something like that. I'll have it for you guys tomorrow. All right, Antonio. Love and hugs, hon. You have a good time
Yeah,
out down there in Florida.
Sideways is with sailors.
What was that? Because I know the
Yeah,
actor
it's
passed.
Navy.
The actor passed away because of an overdose. It was an 80s movie.
80 movie. Okay, let's see here. We'll look up that way. And it's a vampire movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got The Lost Boys.
That's it. Lost Boys.
That has Jason Patrick, Corey Haim, Diana West. Yeah,
Yep.
it doesn't have that other one person.
I thought I had Matt Dillon in it. My bad. My bad. It was the Outboys or the Outs. Wait a minute. It might be the Outsiders.
Let's see, Outsiders.
Yeah, it was. It was the Outs. Okay, my bad. It was the Outsiders. Yeah, but that house that the Outsiders they did the Outsiders in. It's like I said, that's 45 minutes away. But they got bedrock down here. They also have
Okay, Outsiders had Matt Dillon,
there we go. I thought Matt Dillon.
Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, that was the one that OD'd.
C. Thomas Howell has Patrick Swayze, Rob Lowe, and Tom Cruise.
Yep. Yep. And they also have the Jeffersons houses. The flying circle up in the air. They have that down here too. And that's an hour and a half, 2 hours away. You're welcome, Antonio.
Have a good one, Antonio.
But we are coming up. It's an hour and 56. I think it says.
Yeah.
I already did our list.
Yeah, I don't know. I did doze off. I do apologize.
You're okay. You're okay. You're good. We understand. But yeah, I mean, we get like different one now. The Sylvester Stallone has the his movie doing down here in Tulsa, the Tulsa King, and right now he had to stop from doing some scenes because of everything that's going on with the protesting and stuff. But they are to film down here where I'm at. As soon as I find out where exactly they're supposed to be over in this one building, as soon as I find out when they're doing it, I guarantee, I don't care what it is, I hope to God it's not thundering and raining, but I will be down there and I'll film it. As close as I can get. If, that depends.
Right.
But I promise you guys that, and it's like I said, I'm keeping an eye out, and I've been keeping a watch. Just gotta wait to see when it hits. Or when they said they're going to be coming down. I have my little ways of finding out when they're coming in. And they don't announce it everywhere, but I have a little sidebar that tells me. Which I love. But man, we got too many. We got like one person watching. And that's probably me because I have it on TV.
Yeah, it's on. I think it's on your side too.
Yeah, it's probably me.
Nope, I got one on my side now.
Oh, there we got one coming in. Hello, hello, hello. Well, they left real quick. I guess we'll shut down. It's not gonna hurt.
All right.
Love and hugs, everybody. Thank you for participating in the stream tonight. Thank you for the ones that came in and said happy birthday, Dan. Appreciate it. The ones that didn't get to say to him, I will let him know definitely. It's like I said, last chance. I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close my poll at 11:30. That way gives everybody a chance to go over and check out the post, hit your vote, and we'll let you know tomorrow what the verdict is.
Well,
both of us. Make sure you hit both of our channels, mine and Upstate Trucker.
I'm gonna go to mine right now, and I'll read the votes on mine because I'm gonna end mine after the stream because I won't.
I'll leave mine up for a half hour yet, and then I'll shut down.
View channel. Post. I got 3 votes. 67% on yes and 33% on no.
Okay. And what mine shows for right the moment is go in and check it. So everybody knows where I'm at too. Okay, I still at 2 votes, 50% on yes and 50% on no. So go in and do the votes real quick before it gets shut down. All right, Scott, your turn.
Yep. So yeah, everyone. First off, again, happy birthday, Lieutenant Dan. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you haven't, hit that like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on all notifications. I'm just like out of it right now. I'm just tired. And Paul, no, flat out no, Paul, just no.
Maybe.
Peace out. Peace out. Love y'all. And we're out of here.
Love and hug.